Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Congratulations to all of you on your nomination. I'm sure you and your families are proud. Judge Munley, I have just a quick question for you, something that came up in reading the background. I think you gave a lecture on communications, and you had a slide that referred to invoking religion could be a sign of deception. Can you just, it was, I could try and find the date, but it had something. You looked with a furrowed brow, so you don't know what I'm talking about?
I do not recall that.
I'll submit it as a question for the record then, so that you can have proper time to look at it in the context. But it really, the question,
Absolutely.
when we submit it for the record, it's really what was meant by the statement. I'm sure, like me, you make a lot of public comments, but I'm particularly interested in how people of faith should interpret the statement. So we'll submit that for the record. I'd appreciate you getting it back. Ms. Alican, have you written any legal briefs in support of sanctuary city policies?
Yes, Senator. I believe in my time as Solicitor General, the Attorney General joined or authored several of those briefs, and I would have been supporting that. And
what was your thesis put forward?
I believe the cases that the district was drafter on concerned restrictions on Burn Act funding.
Mm-hmm. I for one think it's odd that, I mean, we're talking about you moving up to a position on the bench, and yet we're arguing this. I just can't. I'm not an attorney, so I'm not going to spar with you. I'll leave that to the attorneys on the committee. But it just seems odd to me that we'd ever be in a position to where we're advocating for a policy that's fundamentally counter to federal law. So help me understand, just help me understand.
Senator, I want to make clear this was not a decision I made to author these briefs or to join these briefs. The Office of the Attorney General is led by an elected official, the Attorney General, and he sets the litigation priorities for the office.
Okay, so I won't ask your personal view. I know Senator Kennedy did. But what I would like to do, Mr. Chair, if possible, so that we could possibly prevent a second round, is to yield the remainder of my time to Senator Kennedy.
Without objection.